So if you check out my last video, I put together an Animal Plastics T8 enclosure I got in the mail. Really easy to do, and in this video I'm going to be setting it up with the plants, the substrate, and then we're going to introduce Elvira to her new enclosure, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to another video here at Cloud Colubrids. Another beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day, especially when you got some coffee warming up on the French press inside. We're gonna have some of that. Now, in my last video, I built a PVC enclosure that I got in the mail from Animal Plastics, the T8. Really nice enclosure. This video, I'm gonna be setting it up, putting the glass panels in, putting the substrate, the plants, all the decorations, and introducing Elvira, my beautiful rainbow boa female, to the enclosure. First, I'm gonna get that nice coffee and we're gonna set the tone for this video. Oh yeah, some nice, bold Italian coffee. This is gonna taste really nice and strong. Now, it's the new year, so I officially wanna say Happy New Year. And a lot of people do the same thing year after year. So there's no point in celebrating the new year unless you're gonna write down some new goals, think about things that are gonna make life better, improve life, or just feel better. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you guys do the same so we can make a toast to that and we can make the new year be better. So I was waiting for the silicone on the base of the enclosure to dry before I put in the glass sliding doors. So it's dried now. I'm gonna go inside real quick, snap on those glass sliding doors. I'm gonna record it, you'll be able to see it. Then we're gonna come back out here. I'll show you the plants and little decorations I'll be using for the enclosure. We'll mix up the substrate and then we're gonna put everything in and Elvira. It's gonna be a great video. And I'm gonna make another toast to you just because I love you guys so much. So the way the instructions say to put on these glass doors, you put the left side on first, and the left side goes into the back railing. The right side goes onto the front railing. They snap right in, takes about 20 seconds to do. Now I'm gonna clean it up, get off all those fingerprints so I could put on my door pulls. These are so easy to put on, just peel the tape off the back and stick them right on wherever you want, and this makes it easy to open the glass sliding doors. Alright, so I just took a couple of snips of plants from some of my other terrariums that were growing really nice that I'm going to be putting in this. So let me show you that. Start things off. This is a golden photos, really common plant. Probably the most common plant that you could find. You'll find it anywhere. And this particular variety grows really like marbleized looking leaves. Some of them are darker green. So I selected this one because it grows those nice marble looking leaves. They have even a lime green one. And you can see, all you gotta do is cut it. It's still shooting out roots everywhere. So you just plant that in the soil. You could even plant this in water and it'll grow. This is really small, not big enough for a big enclosure like that. But once this roots into the soil, give it 2 months, this thing will spread all over the enclosure. Now, I bought this plant at one of the reptile shows. I think it was West Palm Beach a couple of years ago. I have it in one of my enclosures, and this one particularly grew all the way to the top, and this new leaf was bent along the top, so I had to cut it anyway. This is an expensive plant. I think it was like $30 for a little plant, and you could see it grows roots all over. And it's a nice deep red. The stems are red. Really nice plant. These are tropical plants because Brazilian Rainbow Boas you need it nice and humid. So these will be perfect. You don't want a plant that needs to really have dry soil, otherwise it's just gonna rot away. These are perfect. These could even grow in water. So you wanna make sure you get a plant that can grow in wet, humid conditions as well. If a snake crawls along it, it's not gonna just destroy the plant. Really nice plant. And the next plant, this is an autumn fern. A lot of ferns are great, Amazon style plants. They grow everywhere. It's like a weed in the Amazon, so this will grow nice. Look at how beautiful it is. You could trim it back if you need to. This will be a nice focal point for the tank. And again, it's a plant where if the snake crawls on it, it'll go down and prop right back up. There's a lot of plants that are beautiful, but I can't use with the Brazilian Rainbow Boa because she'll just crush it and the plant's just gonna be history. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that nice piece of cork round. I got this at one of the reptile shows. I had this for a while actually. I think it was the Tampa Repticon. Real nice big piece of cork round. Look at that. You have a nice room for the snake to hide inside. I noticed Elvira, my Brazilian Rainbow Boa, likes to curl up in these logs, so this will be perfect for her. I have another one that's a little bit smaller, and when I go to my next reptile show, I'm gonna look to get another one like this and position them next to each other. Really, this is like a must-have. So we took the soil out of the roots. Now it's bare root, that's all you have left. Nice little root system, nice thin roots on these ferns, so it's all set to go. Now I love making my own substrate. Something I always use is this Eco Earth. This is the brick form. Now all you got to do is put it in water. It fluffs right up. I'll show you what it looks like. And I'll also use this special orchard mix. No fertilizers. It has charcoal in the mix, which is great to balance the soil. And I also use this jungle mix. I love this mix. It has ground sphagnum peat moss. It also has some fire bark in it. Now let me show you what the coconut core bricks look like when you put them in water. So this is the coconut core bricks that I showed you earlier. 3 bricks. I put about half filled with water, put the bricks in, waited about an hour, and this is what you get. Look how nice and light and fluffy it is. Just beautiful. That's all you got to do and it's ready for your enclosure. Alright guys, I got Elvira in my hand right now. Now take a look at this beautiful Brazilian Rainbow Boa. I picked her up at the Daytona Expo in 2019. She's a 2019 baby. Just looking amazing. So we're gonna introduce her into the enclosure. Just an amazing looking girl, and I'm sure she's gonna love it. She's got a lot more space now. These are really, really strong snakes, closely related to the anaconda. So later that night, I checked up on her and she was in her water bowl, submerged. These love to be in water, so I'm really happy she's enjoying it. So I had to stop recording and just watch Elvira when I took the camera away and the lights. She started exploring the enclosure. She has a lot of room. I love the enclosure. If there was only one thing I could change about it, the lighting, the LED strip is in the back. So the front of the tank's a little dark and the back is lit up. So if you're gonna put your plants in, I would put them in the middle or the back so you get more lighting. Definitely use low to medium light plants. But overall, besides the lighting, the tank is immaculate. Everything is just perfect. The way the vents are, the sliding glass doors are so smooth. It's built really well, so the quality is an A++. I highly recommend Animal Plastics. I'm in love with the enclosure. They have little stacking pins on the top, so I can get another one, put it right on top. I think I might do that for my garter snakes and just stack them up. Just an amazing quality enclosure. I think Elvira is gonna love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And the next so now I'm gonna go inside the yeah.